Rincon de Loix terraces and tourists are melting with heat. We are right in the heart of Rincon de Loix, where the pubs and bars have their open air terraces, and some of the new bars are rising up, which shortly will be open, and we will obviously show it to you guys once it's gonna be opened up. This is one of the hottest days. We've been 1 week with more than 33 degrees, with a real feel between 35 and 37. And today is another day when we are in 35, 37 degrees real feel on the sunshine. Tiniest clouds are in the sky, but they do not help us at all whatsoever. We are right next to the main avenue, which is Ametla del Mar, by the indoor market of Rincon de Loix. And here is where plenty of businesses are located. Today is also a market day, which happens every Wednesday and Sunday. Today is Wednesday when we show you this video, obviously, and there's quite a bit of people here, which usually are some of the busiest days for this part of the city. The bus service, by the way, from Rincon de Loix, from here, from the main avenue, you can get a bus that will bring you either towards the shopping mall, La Marina. You can get a bus that will bring you towards the Aqualandia, Mundo Mar theme parks, to Albir or Altea, Old Town, in case you want to explore nearby villages. These businesses here have all tourist-oriented clothing, accessories, souvenirs of different kinds, magnets, food, phone top-ups, and mobile phone prepaid SIM cards. There's takeaway food here, kebabs, Indian places, mostly Chinese ones, the nice barber shop, and African braids place. Supermarkets that are open almost 24 hours. There's so many of them here, literally on every single corner. There's another one here. The other one was just like 3 steps before, which is bizarre, but it is a touristic destination, so I guess it is what it is. Many people we can see are wearing sun hats, and we are no exception. It is so hot that many prefer to stay at the hotel, which are numerous here in the area. We have actually a full playlist of hotels that we've managed to show you guys so far here on the channel. And some more of these are coming up shortly. And you're able to see a full live video from a hotel with all the services and all the common areas, so that you could choose slightly better on if this will be the place for your holidays in Benidorm town. Plenty of people, even tourists. We've seen quite a bit of these having a walk with sun hats and sunglasses. It is extremely hot if you stay long enough on the sunshine. Mariano's open 24 hours here. Quite a bit of people, but not too full, honestly. Who goes outside with such a heat unless you're grabbing some cold drinks for you guys, which is when it is slightly tolerable to stay here. Or if you are with the air conditioner or cold air blowing, like here at the Silver Dollar, inside is very nice and cozy, and the outside terrace is fully covered, so people are enjoying a shade, which, believe it or not, brings the temperatures around 4 degrees lower than they actually are on the sunshine. Oh, this is a massive difference for the holidays. Plenty of people here at the beginning of the British Street, next to the hotels Pelícanos Ocas, which is the famous Benidorm series hotel, by the way. I noticed in the latest, I think, or the pre-last Benidorm live stream that we do every single Saturday, we've noticed people were asking where the hotel was, and that's exactly where it is located. Plenty of people here walking about and around, but that is also because the market it is today. It is the day when a lot of people go to the market just to look around, grab some souvenirs, magnets, try out typical Spanish food, snacks, churros with chocolate, which is why you can see so many people with bags, green or white ones, colorful bags, because they've bought something lovely from the typical market here in Benidorm. Some of its parts are tourism oriented, but honestly, even locals do purchase things there, and we do purchase things in this type of market quite regularly. The Flash Hotel, which is an adults recommended oriented hotel, quite a full terrace. Wow. A lot of people here today. Even on the inside, it's packed up. There's even a queue to get some lovely drinks. and cold drinks, especially cold ones. Yes, please. Plenty of people here on the terrace. It's a shade. Obviously, it's not a direct sunshine, which is really much appreciated. And the terraces in some of these areas will be packed up, especially with tourists who have been to the beach already or for whom staying on the sunshine is slightly too much. So people prefer to spend midday on a terrace with some natural shade, just watching people pass by on an extreme heat, watching things going on in the area, which is also quite fun, I gotta say. From here, we will be heading towards some of the typical bars here. Let's see how these are looking like, such as Uncle Pet's. The terraces of the hotel so far, quite busy. Calypso Hotel's terrace, not so much, just a few tables here. Mostly terraces like these that have plenty of sun on a hot day will not be that busy. Same happening with the Riviera Beach one. The terrace is quite packed up with people. Honestly, in the sunshine, didn't even expect it. They have some nice prices for bucket deals, for cocktails, for drinks, overall snacks. A bar that's located right there at the back. Full big terrace with giant TV screens. It is also a good place to watch some football game. They have some nice offers for drinks, which is why I suppose it is still quite busy, even though it's so sunny outside. The Uncle Pet's. This place doesn't matter if it's sunny, if it's raining, what's going on. This place is usually really busy. For some reason, they've closed that part of the entrance. Packed up with people. Not only on the outside, but also on the inside. Someone's celebrating something. I see a giant baby at the back. Plenty of people on the inside too, just enjoying a lovely hot day. There's jugs, there's bucket deals here. They have frozen cocktails for €5 only, which is very cheap. Remember, we've shown you an ice cream places, some of the best ice cream places here in Benidorm, and the cocktails, frozen ones, were like €8. And it's not even a cocktail place. Here it's 5, which is very. Right next door, we have the Black Pearl, which surprisingly empty. What is going on? Maybe there's some people on the inside, but on the outside, absolutely empty. And this is curious. You see, some of the bars here will be packed full at its fullest capacity, even though it's so hot outside, even though us locals can barely breathe whenever we go out. But other places will be absolutely empty. Same thing happening here with the red corner right now. I wonder what is the reason, because all these places are nicely priced. Honestly, look at this. 5 Amstel Heineken, all less than €10. Pint, 150. Local spirits, 2 for €6.50. That's really cheap. There are a little bit of people here on this side, which is the indoors mostly, and like a closed part, but on the outdoors it's absolutely empty, which is interesting. Why in some specific places people stay on the sunshine, and in others they only prefer the shade, if at all, on midday there's anyone in these places. Very interesting choice amongst people. We are right next to the clay oven and the Hotel Presidente, which is the one right in front of us. And we're heading to the Avenue of Philippines on our way to see what's happening on the Levante beach bars. We are quite curious, although I do feel like it's going to be quite full. Right here by the Gold Arcos Hotel and the Presidente Hotel, we have the Royal Arrow, which is an independent bar from the Gold Arcos. They're just renting out like the bottom part. Quite a few people here. Quite a few people having a walk down the Avenue of Philippines, which, by the way, is also famous by its entertainment. Honestly, this street, exactly as the same as the British street, which is right in front of us. Once again, the Red Lion area, the square, the strip. All this area also has quite some nice entertainment and some shows, which is why it's also popular amongst international travelers. There's always some live sports here. There's some music, nice deals. Jug of sangria, €9. That's not bad. That's not a bad price if it's a big jug, depending on how big it actually is. There's Loch Ness, fun pubs here, supermarkets. The Brit Station, brand new Brit Station, is here nearby too. And overall, it's just a very nice place that tends to be quite busy. Obviously, we recommend you once again 24-hour supermarkets. Don't forget it. please, those who do not have prices inside, be really, really careful, because these tend to put the prices as they go, as they see, as they desire and please. So in case you want to grab something, they could ask for a small bottle of water, 3 euros, easily, like in a bar. But it is a shop. Simply because it's a small shop and doesn't have a profit margin, they're just going to ask as much as they want. Someone will pay 150, someone will pay 3 or even 4 euros for it. So go always to the places that have nice pricing and that do have prices displayed. Some of our subscribers also have asked us what's going to be happening if it's like a normal weather here for the area of Benidorm, and we've checked it out, and honestly and obviously this is a normal summer weather, but it depends on the season. Previous year it was actually quite tolerable. We didn't have such huge heat waves. It was nice and possible to stay outside for quite a while, but this year we've had already a couple of heat waves here, and right now we'll have around 32 to 34 degrees. Not a real feel, 34 degrees, which means that the real feel will be about 38 maybe degrees. We've not reached just yet 40 degrees real feel here, as some people say, which is not true. We have not had 40 degrees outside. Maybe in the car, on the sun, if you stay long enough, maybe it might be plus 40, but like outside, no. But we will reach 38 more or less in the upcoming days. Real feel on midday if you stay on the sunshine, for example, here by the Levante beach, which is where we're heading, which is our last stop for today. So yes, there's not going to be heat wave alerts in Benidorm, at least. In other Spanish areas, yes, there are some heat alerts and they are maintained. It's not like you're not able to enjoy your holidays. You fully will be able to. Just take some necessary precautions. You can go outside in the morning and in the evening, nighttime, on midday, stay by the pool or inside of the sea. Get some shade as well. Get some sun hat, sunscreen. If you want to grab an umbrella on the beach, this is the most dangerous time, like midday, like it is right now, for example, by the way. But apart from that, all the rest of the day you're able to fully enjoy your holidays. And if you're staying on the shade on any kind of terrace here, you can still enjoy it even on midday, which is what a lot of people are doing right now. And even here at the Tiki Beach, people don't care that the sun is shining, that it's so hot. People absolutely don't care. And they're just enjoying their lovely holidays. There's plenty of groups here still. Groups did not disappear, let me tell you guys. For some reason, and we knew already people are not going as much to Magaluf, but for some reason now must be some kind of offers. There must be something that is allowing groups to come, because usually they're coming in a slightly lower season where it's cheaper. But even now we see so many celebrations of different kind of themed t-shirts and much more. So there must be something cheap how they're getting these deals, because many groups here even now and the end of June, just a few days before July month hits. Plenty of people on the terraces here on the Levante beach as well, with privileged views of the sea. People enjoying drinks, snacks, lovely atmosphere and great holidays in Benidorm. Hopefully you will be here soon as well. Thank you for accompanying us today.